Hello everyone. Today I'm here to let you all be familiar with the last part of this chapter. So after this video, the chapter will be finished and you can get the first assignment in the description box of this video. Before I go forward, I will always request to like this video and subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell icon for further notifications. So through this video, we will understand the managerial responses to the changes in the business environment. So when this government policy came into existence, there has been many changes in the environment. So there has to be some kind of responses from different managerial positions across the businesses so that they can adapt to the changing environment. So we will understand this through these several points. First is acquisition and mergers. So many Indian firms now have tied up with various MNCs. Uh, those were the giant players in the market and are having either technical collaboration or have merged with them to survive. Some Indian firms have been used as a platform by these MNCs to enter into the market. For example, Coke acquired Parle, ACC Cement merged with Ambuja Cements. So these were the big mergers which took place during that time. Next point is diversification. So when I say diversification, its meaning is like a company decides to diversify its activities by expanding into the market or like expanding its products, the range of products. So that it can like go to the next step into its business. For example, like when Reliance came into the market, it has only the market of telecommunication. Later on it entered petrochemicals also. So it diversified, it expanded its area of work. So this is diversification. AT&T diversified from telecom products to different kind of transmission products, wireless products and others. Eureka Forbes diversified its product from vacuum cleaners to water purifiers, food processors, and the similar thing happened into the market after the government policy came into existence. Next point here is joint ventures or collaborations with multinationals. So to give an international standards to the existing products and for the retention of the existing customers, many Indian companies entered into several joint ventures with different MNCs. For example, Hindustan Motors tied up with General Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra tied up with Ford, and Godrej tied up with GE. So they bring their business or their industry to the next level by these mergers. And also these mergers, these joint ventures are a kind of entry for these MNCs into the country, because uh, starting fresh in a country might be difficult, because if you are a foreigner, if you are an industry from a foreign country, you might not know the trends in the existing domestic market. So merging or having a joint venture or a collaboration is always beneficial for these MNCs to enter a new market. Next is brand building. So it is necessary to build brand loyalty among customers, as once a brand name is established, it becomes easy to capture a new market. For example, you have already known lot of good companies producing uh, mobile phones. So if one such existing company brings a phone into the market, you already have that trust in the brand. So it's easier for these brands to sell their products in the market. So like for example, Samsung and LG were the major players who spent huge sum of money to establish and to strengthen their brand loyalty. Like these days, to create this brand loyalty, these brands hire or like they collaborate with Bollywood stars to to bring this brand value to their products. Like for example, Amir Khan endorses Tata Sky, and Shah Rukh Khan for Big Basket, Akshay Kumar Thumbs Up. So these are the different marketing strategies through which brand building is done. Another point is customer focus. So basically, we see that after this economic policy, the production centered market converted into a customer focused market, a customer centric market. So now, because the customer or the consumer is the kingpin of the market, it is very important to satisfy him. And ultimately, satisfying the customer will bring growth and good future prospects for a business. Let us understand by an example. We can see the impact of changes in telecom sector. For instance, MTNL and BSNL could not meet consumers' need, and many private companies have flourished in this same business. Uh, Banking sector, like public sector banks did not pay attention to different kind of public utilities or conveniences, which led to entry of different private sector banks, which have been very profitable business by keeping their customers happy. So now after this policy, after these economic changes, the customer focus has become a very important area to work on. Next is increase in production capacity. So with the abolition of different kind of quota system, big companies like Ranbaxy, Reliance Industries and other are focusing more on increasing their production. So it has two main objectives. They can like sustain in the market, they can satisfy the market, the domestic market, and also they can increase their capacity to fulfill the demands in the global market also. So increasing the production capacity is another aim of different businesses after this policy. Next is use of latest or world-class technology. So most of the manufacturers are now trying to adapt to latest technology in order to increase the production and also to reduce their cost of production. So the modernization of plant and machinery has now become a very important aspect of planning. And also this is necessary to compete with the existing companies, existing MNCs, which are now a part of Indian market, and they are already using the world-class technology in our country. So to beat the competition, it is very required for the existing companies to bring in the use of latest technology into their businesses. Next is improved compensation levels or managerial remuneration. So, like after this policy came into existence, suddenly MNCs are providing handsome salaries, prerequisites, and many facilities to their staff. Therefore, Indian firm also have become also work to suit the requirements of their employees. So suddenly human resources has become a very important element for any businesses. So these are the different responses through to adapt to the new business environment after the new economic policy came into existence. So we have reached the end of this video and also the chapter. I'm sure my content has been useful and understandable to all of you. The first basic assignment of this chapter will be available in the description box below, and the assignments related to the case studies will be covered in my next videos. If you have any queries, any comments, please write it in the comment box. It's always good to read your comments. Thank you so much, all of you, for watching and holding till the end. Thank you once again.